This bantamweight battle will be a 5-2-minute round. Good luck to both fighters. Boom.
5 2-minute rounds at bantamweight. Nitescu in the red corner and Wereshchuk in the blue corner. The one and only female bare knuckle boxing match of the evening. Final instructions from the referee and then we'll be off. Got Nitescu in all black and Wereshchuk in white and black.
Round one.
Looking forward to this, the first female fight. Both girls
straight into it.
Really confident in their way in.
Nice left hook landed. Just a moment to go for Nitescu.
Yeah, Nitescu landed a really good solid left hook early.
Nitescu switching stances a lot as well, giving a woman something to think about.
Wereshchuk now much more crouched, you can see in her stance. She felt the power earlier, now she's tucked up a little bit more tighter.
The referee's not happy with the hair of Nitescu.
So Maria, I think she's just having to get her hair fixed.
It's difficult when something like that happens, so it can take away your momentum a little bit in the beginning of a round. They're off again. Big left hand again by Nitescu. And again.
And again. The left hook is
she cannot
really
miss with that left hook.
Yeah. Robyn needs to keep that right hand up because Maria Nitescu is finding a home for that left hand on the regular, and you can see already Robyn has got a huge swelling on the left, on her right arm.
Yeah, Wereshchuk is, she's wearing these shots already. And we can sort of see it just bubbling away and growing the swelling on that
Lovely
eye.
jab to the body there, stabbed it home.
Imagine Nitescu's going to try and target that eye now as much as she can. Nice right hand by Nitescu and a left hook again.
Again, that left hook's been the, it's been the key to victory, hasn't it? It's been the key to this fight.
Nice jab to the body by Nitescu. That eye is just swelling more and more as time goes on. I imagine that's going to start causing her problems. We'll see if the corner can do anything for it now.
Yeah, I think that's round one to Nitescu for me.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if not. Second scheduled for 5. The corner did well to
round 2.
Bring down the swelling a little bit on Wereshchuk's eye, but I imagine Nitescu is going to go straight back to that left hook that she just could not miss with.
Yeah, I mean it's been target practice that left hook.
A lot of damage on the face of Wereshchuk coming out of that first round.
So, if you're Maria, how are you turning this around? You've got to stop that left hook for one, so you've got to go high right hand, surely.
Yeah, you've got to counter with that right hand. A bit more head movement as well from Wereshchuk. No, she's allowing herself, when Nitescu's coming in and throwing those shots, she's sort of dropping the guard down to meet her at the shoulders as if she's trying to keep her off her.
Yeah.
When she's doing that, Nitescu's letting the hands go up top and she's not protecting herself. Exhibit A just does it again.
Yeah. Yeah, Wereshchuk has to maybe step back and take a little leaf out of the last fight, you know, to counter right hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or roll that left hook, you know. But she's just getting slammed with it. Ooh, just missed with it again. But she's getting slammed with it. But Nitescu's switch hitting and she's awkward. And while she's a smaller fighter, she's having no problems getting inside.
Yeah, Nitescu's fighting a brilliant fight here. Real grit and determination as well, just coming in and throwing that left hand. And that eye is becoming a real problem for Wereshchuk here.
She's got to get on that jab and keep Nitescu off of her. Get on the jab and keep that right hand up and protect that right eye from the left hook.
It's as if Wereshchuk is trying to counter with something up the middle when Nitescu is rushing in. She's not allowing it to happen, so what that turns into is she's throwing body shots as somebody is closing the distance and throwing up top. And she's sort of just getting her arms stuck with no defence at the top.
Yeah, fair.
Another absolutely solid round for Nitescu there.
Yeah, it's another round for Nitescu there.
Some serious work to be done in the corner for Wereshchuk to drop that swelling on that eye.
She seems to have no answers in there when she's got no answers to this left hook, and this left hook's just eating her up at the moment.
You'd be begging for some head movement, keep that left hand high, counter right hand.
Absolutely, yeah. That's spot on.
And just reading the body language from the coach of Wereshchuk over in that corner, it seems to be what he's saying. But that left hand now has to be glued to the cheek of Wereshchuk.
What a great performance tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it seems to be one-way traffic at the moment, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, if that eye continues to get worse, if she's dealing with multiple welts now across the face, if she's not having success at the end of this round in the third, you need to start. Nice little wave. She's certainly not upset about it so far.
She gives me a wave.
You know, there comes a point where if she doesn't have some success in this third round with the amount of damage she's sustaining to the face, how long do you want to let her continue into the fight?
Round 3.
There is a bit of a welt forming on the forehead of the red corner. That left hand again. Nitescu, is the shorter woman, doing a fantastic job of just getting in and out. Gets in, lands what she needs to land, and then she gets away. Wereshchuk looking unrecognisable from how she did when she entered that ring.
Yeah, I don't think she's been badly hurt in the fight, though. I mean, I think in the first round, I think it was, where she ate a couple of left hooks and it surprised her. But, you know, she just came out, waved at me at the start of the round. Like, she doesn't look in distress, does she? Let's be honest.
They're not huge concussive punches that are landing that, you know, you're sort of concerned she's going to get knocked out here. Of course, that is always a possibility. It's more an accumulation of damage, especially to that eye.
Now that was a big left hook. Now she's been hurt though, and she has to suck it up a little bit.
And that eye just continuing to swell, a little bit of blood trickling out of the right eye now. Wereshchuk.
Nitescu, I don't know if she's tired or does she just know that she's winning comfortably and can coast a little bit now? Because she actually just took a break there. She literally just took a break.
Yeah.
And had a Kit Kat.
There's something to be said for, you know, maybe it is showboating, maybe it's showboating to disguise the fact that she's tired.
Oh, good right hand on the inside there from Maria.
But Nitescu just growing into this fight more and more.
From Robyn, sorry. Lovely right hand in the inside from Robyn. And Maria ate it.
Big left hand again, straight on that eye.
And again, bang on the bell.
Wereshchuk is absolutely unrecognisable from when she entered the ring.
Yeah, she's taking some damage now.
We've got 2 rounds to go, and she certainly needs something big here.
Those crisps were all right. You reckon we can get some more? I was just talking about that crisp punch that came through.
Absolutely, crisp punches from beginning to
Crisp
end.
punches
From,
Round 4.
yeah, from Nitescu.
Right.
Can we get some
Let's
more?
go. Round 4. Round 4.
That
Back
left
to
hand
the
lands
bone.
again. Wereshchuk doing well there, landing some shots on the way
BKB.
out.
I think it's 3 rounds to Nitescu. I don't think you can really make a case or make any kind of statement for anything different at the moment.
No,
Can Robyn turn this around though? And listen, bare knuckle, it only takes 1 shot. We've seen that.
Just no answer for that left hook, and it's landing to the same place every time, and you can see that by the accumulation of damage on Wereshchuk's face. She will have a sore head in the morning.
Robyn's coming forward now and pouring it on though. She knows she needs to. Maria circles out. Robyn edging closer. She's looking to let her hands go now.
Nitescu has a lot more success in the southpaw stance. In the orthodox stance, apologies. When she's in the orthodox stance and she lets that left hand go, that's been the main key to victory for her throughout. So I would like to see her stay in that orthodox stance and keep going back to that left hand, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know? And again.
I mean, Robyn's this has been her best round so far. From Wereshchuk, it's been her best round so far. It's Christmas, you know, so I'm going to give her this round if it continues like this. It's Christmas, isn't it? It's a festive period. It's time to be generous. And I think this has been her best round.
What a performance
I'm going to give her
from
that
these two
round.
That
fighters.
was her
Is that
best
fair?
round. Yeah, that
Can
was
I give
her
her the
best
round?
round. I personally wouldn't give it to her.
You wouldn't?
And
You're not very charitable.
I'm not very charitable around the days of Christmas, and I certainly won't take from one to give to the other, but there are going to be some difficult Christmas photos at the Wereshchuk household, I think, with the damage she's sustaining from this fight.
So you're not giving her that round?
No. Well, she was.
It was her best round.
It was her best round. It was her best round, but for me, in each of the exchanges, that left hook was just landing again, and they're the most significant shots, the most eye-catching punches that are being landed, and she just does not seem to have an answer for that left hook. And you know, we don't need punch stats and all that good stuff to paint that picture for us, because that picture is unfortunately being created on the left side of on the right side of Wereshchuk's face.
Fair.
But she's not upset by it so far. What a woman.
Yeah, she's enjoying herself.
She's enjoying herself.
Robyn Wereshchuk, she's enjoying herself.
Round 5.
Here we go.
I think you've got
Round 5.
You've got to have some sort of screw loose to participate in the bare knuckle anyway. So
Yeah, I mean, you've got to love fighting.
yeah.
You've got to love it and not mind the damage.
A big smile on the face of Wereshchuk. Nitescu just keeps going back to that left hand again and again and again, and sometimes it doesn't land, but it's the story of the fight. And it's stopped being a left hook now, and it's sort of just continuously become like an overhand left.
Yeah.
Which,
There it is there.
Yeah.
She turned away from that. Actually landed slightly towards the back of the head.
and as time goes on, you know, Wereshchuk didn't have an answer for that left hand.
Oh, there it is again.
Wereshchuk didn't have an answer for the left hand in the first round, so as time goes on and the accumulative damage builds up to that right eye, it gets more and more difficult to even see the shot coming. So if you haven't got the requisite tools in the toolbox to protect yourself from it, now your reactions aren't there because you can't see it coming.
The medic's just having a little look here as well.
That is one tough lady in the blue corner.
Oh yeah, and she's enjoying it as well. That's what, you know, she's enjoying it. You know, in between the rounds, smiling, waving. Doesn't look too distressed, despite the fact that half her face is welled up like a boulder.
It's got an air of when Joanna Jędrzejczyk fought Zhang Weili in the UFC, and her face was just unrecognisable by the end of it. It's the same sort of thing, and it's just what a tough woman to be able to go through this.
Yeah, I think she's got damage to the nose. She's breathing heavily out the mouth as well. Nitescu is just still like, look at her foot movement, her feet. Her feet have been really good so far in this round. Like, it's the 5th round. Look how she's moving. Like the first round.
The approach from Wereshchuk at no point in this fight have been, other than, let's just say, the accumulation of damage to Wereshchuk's face, I haven't felt concerned for, you know, she's going to get put out of there or anything like that. She's tough through this whole thing. And, hats off. Hats off, what a woman, honestly, incredible.
Fair play, that was brilliant.
Yeah, incredible
Congrats.
showing from Wereshchuk, and just a great performance from Nitescu.
Well, let's go to the judges, see how they scored that, but I think it's clear who's won that one.
What an advert for female BKB that was. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely unbelievable. Honestly, that's absolutely blown my mind tonight, because that was some performance from both fighters. I've got a cousin down there, 6'3", and he said, I would not like to bump into any of them in an alleyway. Fair play. Again, absolutely superb to see both fighters in the ring. Massive respect. First one we've had on the show. But your winner by unanimous decision in the red corner, Maria Nitescu!
Wow, I am here with the winner, Maria Nitescu. Let her just get her photos and enjoy and savor the victory. Can we have a round of applause for both ladies, please? That was fantastic. Please, come on, guys. Have a round of applause for both these women. That was a superb contest. 2 absolute warriors in the ring. Let me just grab Maria. Let me just grab a quick interview. There will be a translator, so I'll keep it swift so we can get on to the next fight. Maria, that was a fantastic performance. Really, really good. You were banking the rounds. Your left hook was causing all of the problems. It was finding a home on her. Once you knew the left hook was a winner, did you just decide to keep on throwing it and throwing it and throwing it?
L-am pregătit. Sunt o luptătoare care îmi văd adversarul imediat, îi văd greșelile și acolo lucrez.
Yeah, she done a lot of homework, so she can see the holes, in the opponent's game. So yeah, that's why she all day long just was throwing that left hook.
Listen, absolute credit to your opponent. She took some serious punishment, and she was smiling in between the rounds. She was waving to the commentary team down here in between the rounds. She would not go away. You must have been surprised how much punishment she could take.
Da, am fost foarte surprinsă. Mă așteptam să o numere sau să o fac eu, dar a dus bătaia mult.
Yeah, she says she's surprised actually she could take so much punishment, you know. She didn't even floor her or anything, you know. She's a tough, very tough opponent. All credit to her.
Listen, fantastic performance. Go and enjoy your evening. That was superb. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.